Can you believe it? You can run YouTube channels out there without using your voice and without talking. There are people out there making a lot of money online every single month by making these types of videos, and today we're going to be running you through types of channels that are doing this and what not to do when doing these types of content. We here at Tube Mastery have done a lot of these types of channels before, and we know exactly what works and what doesn't. So we're going to share you some of the tips today that can work well. We do reveal a lot more in the course down in the description though if you want to check that out, but today we're going to be running you through some of the stuff we can talk to you about for free now. So first of all, here are 3 examples of what not to do in this circumstance. Do not make compilations of other people's videos without following the fair use guidelines. This would include TikTok compilations as well. Now you can select fair use via YouTube, and we're going to be showing you on the screen right now how to do that exactly when searching on YouTube. And by having this selected on the filters when you search on YouTube, you're going to see exactly what content you can download and use in your content without being striked for copyright. Now, of course, if you do have permission from the owner of the content to include this in your video, then that's completely fine, and hopefully they won't strike your channel down for using it, or give you a copyright issue. But you know, most of the time you'll be using people's content that you don't actually know and won't be able to get in contact with easily, so you know, it's just easy for you to just follow the fair use guidelines. Do not use speech to text, as you may have trouble monetizing. This would include Reddit videos. You might have copyright problems by doing this because somebody else owns that voice and the sound, and you know, they can easily copyright you automatically when you post videos. So you know, you might spend so much time creating this content, getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, to not be able to monetize your content, which is going to be a complete waste of your time and money probably creating the content. So you don't want to be wasting your time doing that. You want to make sure that you use a real human's voiceover that you have been given permission to actually use in your content. The way I see it is, because this is the long-term project and you're not making any money from it at the beginning, you want to make sure there's not that much risk with you actually creating that content. Because the worst thing that can happen is that you get a copyright problem. That is not what you want to happen. Do not do a relaxing music channel using other people's music. This is their property. You're not allowed to use it unless you've been given permission. It's hard to monetize that type of content, and these channels have had trouble doing it. Now let's get on to the juicy stuff. Here are YouTube channel video ideas and channels out there already that we're going to be showing you that have actually done videos like this without using your own voice and without talking. And most of these can be done without showing your face either. Number 1, make music or pay people to make music. There are channels out there just like this one that actually make their own music, so it's their own stuff, so it can't be copyrighted because it's their own types of music. And if they're paying people to make music instead of making their own, then that means that obviously they have permission to use it because they've paid the right to be able to use it, and they've got permission from the person who made it to actually put it in their videos. So there's limited risk with actually doing this content. Number 2, cooking tutorials. Now if you take a look at this channel, they don't actually use their voice or actually talk themselves, because you know, all they're doing is showing the food and recipes. They're putting text on the screen, and that's all you have to do with making cooking recipe videos sometimes. You can add cool background music, and instead of actually talking, people can get right into the actual content and not have to waste time listening to someone talking about how to do something. Number 3, 360 videos. The first type of these are if you pay an animator, and this channel right here does this. The second part is if you buy a 360 camera like a GoPro and you travel with it. You don't have to use your voice or talk. You can show your face if you want, but you don't have to. You can just show the traveling, and people subscribe for that. 4, ASMR videos. Now for ASMR, you probably think that you have to use your voice or talk, but lots of the type of content that ASMR channels do are actually involving maybe like food noises or anything like that. So that's the type of content that you can do without actually speaking. Some channels don't even show their face for that. They literally just show the item and then just make noise by the microphone. 5, workout tutorials. Now you might have to show your face for this one, or unless you pay someone that's a personal trainer to do it for you, but you can just do the workout and put text on the screen with background music and people will follow it. And there's loads of videos out there online where no one's talking in it and people watch it because they don't know the correct form or whatever reason it is. Number 6, roller coaster point of views. Now this one, you know, point of view, you don't have to show your face, you don't have to talk. Maybe it will show you screaming, but you know, people want to watch these types of videos because they want to see exactly what it looks like to go on a roller coaster before actually going on it. You know, I watch these types of videos before I go to a theme park, maybe a new one, and you know, I want to see like, what am I in for here when I go on this roller coaster. Number 7, yoga. Now for yoga, you want to put relaxing music behind, or any type of music that you want to pick, and you know, you just have to basically get people to follow exactly what you're doing, and that's kind of the point of yoga. I guess it doesn't really involve that much talking at all, so you can do it without speaking. Number 8, cruise ship walkthroughs. So if your niche is cruises or cruise ships walkthroughs, or even holidays or travel or anything like that, you could even show just a walkthrough of the cruise, and you know, you literally don't have to speak at all. So There's another idea. Number 9, city walkthroughs. You can literally walk through a city, show a point of view of it, and you know, you don't have to do the talking. Obviously, talking can help in some of these videos, but you don't actually have to do it in these videos. Number 10, how to draw videos. A lot of people want to have a tutorial there, and most of the time talking can actually annoy them when looking at these tutorials. So a lot of the time tutorials are great video ideas you can do where you don't actually need to talk in it, and actually ruins the content because people just want to watch a speed walkthrough of exactly what to do, and yeah, you're getting straight to the point by not speaking, pretty much. Number 11, how to play piano. Now, people just want to watch you playing piano and see your fingers on the keys, and you know, that's exactly what this channel here does. Number 12 is car spotting. Number 13 is aeroplane spotting. Both of these are very kind of similar, basically. It's just basically spotting vehicles, see if you can spot like vehicles that are different, or you know, you can edit these videos in a way where you don't have to talk, but it might be nice to have your voice in it, perhaps, but you don't actually have to do it that way. Number 14 is farming. A lot of farming videos don't need to involve your voice or you talking, so you know, you can demonstrate exactly how to do farming or that sort of thing. So again, it's tutorial based content, and it's just like this channel right here. Number 15, street food. You can show different foods from different types of places all around the world, and you know, you just need to show you eating the food perhaps, or you just buying the food from somewhere and showing kind of what the culture's like in that place when you buy the food. Number 16, experiments. So you can do experiments and not speak, you know, you can demonstrate exactly how something works and a conclusion of an experiment as well. Perhaps you're showing life hacks or something like that, and maybe you could take it from other people's content if you get given permission and it's under fair use guidelines. Number 17, similar to the one just before, life hacks. So you can actually talk about simple things in everyday life that you can do that will help people be more efficient in their lives. For example, this channel 5 Minute Crafts does this amazingly. Number 18, drone footage. People watch these types of videos because they like seeing the view from the drones. People get really cool shots using the drones, and this content can actually do very well. Number 19, real estate house walkthroughs. People watching these walkthroughs of the houses just want to get straight into seeing what the house is like. You know, they don't want to hear someone talking in the background, they just want to see the view of the house and see if it's potentially an option for them. Number 20, fishing. You could show the scenery of you fishing, and you don't have to like show yourself speaking and being like, oh, we caught a fish. You can literally just get straight into it and show you catching a fish and get straight to the good parts of the video, and maybe a close-up of the fish you catch, and yeah, whatever's involving with fishing. Number 21, gardening. You could show how-to walkthroughs of how to do gardening, and you know, if you're into gardening or you have an audience that is into gardening, then this could be a great option for you. And a channel such as this one does it really well. You should check it out. Number 22, scuba diving / water sports. A lot of people are into water sports, and they just want to see the views of what you can get when you do water sports, and just seeing exactly what it's like when you do these types of water sports, if they're new to it or they just find it cool and fascinating to watch. Number 23, survival and primitive construction. A lot of people like building stuff and seeing what happens in the real world when people build stuff and construct stuff, so this could literally just be a walkthrough or speed up of someone doing that as well, and these videos actually get a high amount of views if you search on YouTube. Obviously they're more complex to create and actually set up a camera and do this, but it's worth it in the long run if you get the right stuff filmed. Number 24, satisfying videos. A lot of people love watching this stuff on YouTube because it makes them feel satisfied, and this is the type of emotion you want to evoke in people because it makes them subscribe, it makes them watch more and more. That's exactly what YouTube wants, and you don't even have to show your voice in it. And lastly, number 25, tech tutorials. Now these ones, you can literally show exactly what to do in tech without showing your voice at all. There's so many videos out there that you can watch, and a lot of the good ones don't even have anyone's voice in it. They literally just have maybe, yeah, text on the screen, or literally just a screen recorded walkthrough of exactly what you need to do in a certain situation. For all of these video ideas, you can use the YouTube audio library for music in the background. So we really recommend using that because you can find it copyright free there. You can select on the filters that you don't want to attribute the content to anyone, so you don't have to leave a link in the description to someone else. Thank you for watching these 25 types of videos that you can do without showing your voice or talking. Check out this video over here to see how you can generate videos without ever showing your face. You'll be able to get a ton of views fast, and you can see how you can monetize faster to effectively make 10 times more than most YouTubers out there.